my sweet berries, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be watching Hazbin Hotel Season 2 Episode 7. Oh wow, next episode is the season finale. Last episode was, dare I say, the biggest twist in Hazbin Hotel history. Well, maybe not the biggest, considering we also had the reveal of Alistair's soul being owned by Rosie this season, considering everyone suspected it was Lilith. But I personally feel like the angel dust twist was way bigger, because there were so many curveballs. I guess there were for Alistair as well, but there was always, like, you knew Alistair's soul was owned. So there wasn't as much of a curveball, it was just like one question. Meanwhile, the angel twist was, you kind of thought it was Baxter. You basically knew it was Baxter relaying all this information back to Vox and the V's. And then there's just the sudden reveal that actually one of the characters you trusted the most, that was on the path to redemption, like the next person after Penchas with the most potential to go to heaven, has basically like relapsed against their own choices. And no, this isn't just my bias because I accidentally spoiled myself on the Rosie reveal pre-season 2. But don't you forget, it was a banger and I don't regret anything about the leaks. I don't really have anything else to say now after my 7 minutes of yapping that are going to be severely cut down in the final edit, hopefully. And after my embarrassing failure last time I released an episode where the last 5 minutes had outro music because I finished the editing at 4 AM. I am so sorry. I think I need to be extra careful when I edit this one. Also, side note, this episode is going to be coming out on my dad's birthday, so if anyone sees this, please wish him a happy birthday. Thank you, and if you want early access to all my content, please consider checking out my Patreon. It also just gives you a chance to support me. If you're interested, it'll be linked down below and in my channel description. Otherwise, let's go. Oh no, Lucifer! Oh no, I forgot about this. Oh baby, oh baby. Just notice he's so Michael Jackson coded. Can I speak today? Probably not, which is why I was stupid enough to make that mistake last episode. Charlie,
your father has arrived.
Charizard, I summon you.
A pop apology.
Now we can tell where she gets her lack of brain cells from. It's Blue. You know Vox has a monopoly on Blue. Actually, no, because he doesn't actively watch Vox. He just knows of him. No.
Padre to kick it right here, son.
No.
Can do. I can kick it.
It's in front of you.
You got me, Charlie. I know. Is this one of those pranks?
What sadistic pranks did teenager Charlie pull on this man? Or is he referencing those prank videos, those horrible prank videos that people do where they take things way too far? Could be both. But I prefer to assume that emo Charlie was a psycho.
Right now. That's so fun.
Sorry, Dad. This isn't a prank.
It's a takeover.
Oh, that was flipping horrible. I hate those eyes, but also I love those eyes. It's just his two-toned eyes. I know, I love heterochromia. I literally have heterochromia. Well, central heterochromia, just to be specific. I don't know, I'm also a really big fan of symmetry, but it's not because of the heterochromia itself. It's because it is so different from the rest of the show. Like, everything has an outline, and I know it's meant to be like that. It's just so, I don't know, I don't like it. I mean, it's tiny, it's such a tiny thing, and I know it's probably because maybe his human design has something to do with mismatched eyes or whatever, and his tragic backstory. Actually, no, he's already had his tragic backstory. That means we're supposed to not feel bad for him anymore, right? I'm trying to follow the tropes here. I don't think this show follows many tropes, except for clowning on them.
You're not Charlie.
No shit.
Wait, red guy?
Red guy? Oh my gosh, is he gonna put them together? Oh no, the shippers. Oh, the shippers are gonna go insane this episode. Well, they probably already have, and I've just stayed off the internet so much. Actually, never mind, it's just TikTok, not that I missed anything interesting.
We both know you can't harm sinners. Uh-huh. Explains the showboating. Let me guess. The bellhop told you that one.
Host! No, it seems he figured it out because you're sloppy with your secrets.
Guys, can you, like, not argue right now? I love your little banter, you know, but it's the end of the world. Actually, no, the end of the universe. Two realms that, like, control everything, that maybe perhaps could potentially, depending on the location of these realms, blow up Earth as well. Like, I don't mean to interrupt your wonderful conversation, but I don't want to be bombed. We humans matter as well. We're like aliens to y'all, but we have rights, and by the power vested in me by the American Constitution. No, I'm not doing that. My American bits never work.
Oh, when I get out of here, I will show you sloppy.
That can be interpreted in many ways. Dare I say kiss? All three of you. Actually, no, just the two of them because I don't like the TV guy. Actually, no, I don't want any one of them to kiss. Stop with the bob! The bob! The bob! Oh my god! Why? Why? I thought we left that in episode 4. Or was it 5? I don't care, I hate it.
I own you! I own the radio demon! I own hell! And there's nothing anyone can do about it!
I feel like that's a bit of foreshadowing. Hello? But I also feel like one of those two is ever so slightly more important than the other. I know, the radio demon is way more important than hell, right? How boring is owning all of hell? The radio demon matters way more. Not like you had control over every TV. Yeah, you need the radio, I know. So important.
Not to kink shame, but, you know, I am married. Still.
Okay, so they're not divorced. Alistair, stop side-eyeing. I know it seems bad because they're like, they haven't seen each other in over 7 years. But by hell standards, since you're like from, what, the 20s? You shouldn't be surprised.
I think. Oh,
You think? How do you not know the state of your own marriage? Actually, don't answer that because we know why. Stop making me pause after you say something interesting and then completely retracting your previous statement. It makes me look bad, it wastes the berries' time, and it's only 3 minutes into the video. I'm gonna crash out on you, Lucifer. Please don't. The one time they're not showing the Bob, or the TV guy, or the Mothman. Gosh, I hate so many men in this show. Actually, only 2, and they're not even human.
it's angelic metal from my new friend, Carmilla Carmine. Yeah, nice name drop. I have no idea who that is.
Relatable, but also way to dox her. Like, imagine you get defeated. Wouldn't you want your quote-unquote noble work to continue in your name? Or perhaps if you get defeated and not killed, at least you have something to fall back on? Just an idea. Never mind, he's an idiot. He doesn't think. That's why he needs the radio to actually project something onto that screen. Yeah, that was bad. That was bad, I know. I'm filming this at 3 a.m, so it's not like... Why is my Wi-Fi gone? Why is my Wi-Fi gone? No, not the Wi-Fi too. Not the Wi-Fi. Not the Wi-Fi too. No internet.
I don't know what you're planning, but it won't work. Okay, you're garbage. That's why you're in hell.
That's why it's called fuck shit. Let me repeat for all of y'all that didn't hear it the first time. It's called fuck shit. Fox Shit! Crash out over. And now my Wi-Fi is gone completely. Y'all, I don't think this is going well.
Lucifer, you should be much more worried than that.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, don't do that. I've got goosebumps. Don't you know that? Oh, you little shit. Oh, you little shit.
Be nice. I'm finding it.
That's fucking Bob! Nar, he's doing what I think he's doing. Nar, not the powerful magic battery. No, not this trope.
Failure. I'll show you failure. That's it for today. And remember, trust us with your weather.
You just said you'll show me failure and showed your human self. Not to shame you, guy, but like, yeah, that's not a very good look for somebody who's trying not to be a failure. What, do you want me to say how handsome, stereotypically Chad-like his human design is? I understand why someone would find this attractive, don't get me wrong. Just not my type specifically. I knew those eyes had a cause. I knew it. But how do you go from one green and one blue, pretty eyes, to I forgot to colour the other one in? I will die on the hill that they could have done something else for that second eye. I don't care if it's symbolism or that they're trying to show the evil eye, the one he uses to hypnotize people. And don't use my eyes changing color right now as an excuse, guys. They're changing color because I green screen and my eyes looked a lot more blue when I was creating my models than they actually were. So now my eyes get green screened, which actually works really well when I'm watching stuff because it accidentally adds emotion of the scene to emotion on my face, which is good. It just ends up with a lot of like lines in the middle and stuff. Why did I go on this rant? I like his little fish pin. I don't like him though. So he was a weather boy. Should I include the vine? Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy? Yeah, I don't have time to find that. I'm sorry. I already have enough sound effects going on. Rome wasn't built in a day. You gotta climb a little higher to the top of the display. Okay, I actually seriously love the way he was like, trust us with your weather. Rome wasn't built in a day. Keep my ancestors' empire out your mouth. Gli italiani ti odiano. Sono la rappresentante degli italiani. Tu sei odiato da tutti, non mi importa, non ci sarà un referendum per questo. Io dico che sto coso, sto proprio, è odiato da tutti. La mia parola è legge, in questo caso, grazie. Where there's a will, there's a way. You just gotta slit a throat or two to make the weak obey. Okay, that escalated so quickly. If you want it, just take it. The world's yours, don't waste it. Go make the stars align to shine brighter, brighter than the heavens in the skies above. Is he going to betray them as well? Because he's always kind of had two associates on his side, and I feel like this may be foreshadowing to what may happen to Velvet and Val at the end of this.
It's not a shot.
I told you! I called it.
They're calling me a god, Bob. You gotta strike while the iron's hot.
You just rhymed. God with Bob. God with Bob. It's the freaky flipping Bob! It's haunting me! It's haunting me! I don't know how I just made that sound, but the velociraptor in me is telling me screw you. No, not in that way. That sounded wrong. To fuck you. No, that's even worse. You get the point. I don't like this dude. Middle finger. Middle finger. No, no. Middle. Middle. I said middle. Guys, this is 2 fingers, 1 down. Middle finger. With a twisted hand. There. Middle finger in your face, all you bitches, just fuck it. I'm sorry. Brighter than the heavens and the skies above. You'll be brighter, going supernova, all the eyes will go. I can't remember the lyrics right now. Thanks for watching the video. Dare I say, not that serious. I mean, look at me. I'm on your screen. I'm not acting like this. Do you want me to act like this? Then again, I am beefing with a haircut and a fictional TV and a Mothman in defense of a 6-legged spider demon. What has my life come to?
Now who's ready to be baptized into a new era of entertainment?
Looks like you got baptized. Ah! Does that mean his head like got deleted? Or it's like literally stuck in the wires? Is it canon then that they get their demon forms from a very ironic death? Like, for example, Alistair got killed by a hunter because he was a serial killer, so he was quote unquote hunting humans. Well, not even quote unquote, he literally was. Vox was obsessed with being on everyone's TV, so a TV fell on his head and he literally became a TV. So does that mean Angel's Spider-Man? I'm sorry, I'll shut up. That was the worst take ever. Finally, I'll show them what I'm meant to be. They won't believe their eyes when I bring them to their knees to worship me. Brighter.
Bye.
Oh dear, somebody went deep. Oh, did the little boy need to get his puberty voice out? Oh, you're straining your lungs to go deep with your voice. Oh, you poor little thing. Did you get your free wings hurt? Oh, nobody cares. Suck it up. You dictating little shit.
Look. I apologized 14 times and I sent a whole flock of duck emojis.
Look, Lucifer, I know you're kind of stuck in an orb blob getting probably all your energy depleted and sucked out and pumped into a TV. That sounded wrong. Not only did she send you a duck emoji, she sent you your squeaky duck, like trademarked duck emoji. That's huge. You got sent something so personal and emotional and you didn't answer? Dare you? You need to answer right now. I don't care about your orb thing and if you're close to death even though you can't die. Whatever. You need to answer. This isn't a game, Lucy. We need to get to it. Chop, chop. Chop, chop. I showed you my duck. Please respond. Girl, I don't think that's something you should be sending your dad. I think that means dick. Then again, he also didn't know what the difference between fuck you and fuck you up was. So, it must be the genes. Lilith's genes didn't even try.
Do you guys know what this is about?
Demons of hell. I am famous porn star Angel Dust. You may know me from such films as Stepbrother Gets Stuck in a Hula Hoop.
No, that was completely trademarked, owned by I'm stuck in the washing machine, step bro. How dare you completely ignore the copyright laws surrounding the human realm? And oh my goodness, such a lovely dress. Velvet definitely style you well. I do think the ruffles are a bit much when compared to the plainness of the top, and the eyeshadow should have matched that pink, maybe a little fade. But look, I'm sorry, they should have gone all out. We'll probably never see this outfit again. Stop showing me the neon penis. I don't want to see it. I get this is hell and ha ha balls, but grow up. I'm joking. I'm the last person who should be saying grow up.
Following the V's.
What?
Thank you, Angel. It's great to have you.
Oh, don't you touch him like that. Oh my god, I'm all for short kings, but you suck. Just suck the Mothman's ding-a-ling. Nobody else wants it.
Why would he say that?
Maybe because you almost killed his boyfriend. Come on, Husk. You and Sherry knew something was up. Put two and two together, please.
Angel? My fellow
Oh no! The voice cracked! Ew, ew. Get off my screen.
heaven.
The guy in the middle's dead. Get your facts straight. Fake news, y'all. Fake news.
Brothers and sisters, die the eternal death, thinking there was nothing we could do.
Dying the eternal death. There is no double hell. I just assumed they'd get judged over and over again, but that makes sense because at the end of the day, aside from, you know, being judged depending on if you, like, die in heaven and go to hell, or die in hell and then go to heaven, I feel like if they did the sinner dies and gets sent back to hell thing, there wouldn't even be this problem because all the already double dead sinners would come back and say, no, I survived, I just got reborn. But then again, wouldn't they... I don't know, this might be a reach. I know this is weird because, you know, this is a fictional show, but couldn't they, like, do reincarnation? Like, they have access to the entirety of heaven as well as the big guys up there, so couldn't they create reincarnation? It also makes sense that the rising population in hell is rising population because we kind of went... Didn't we go in a few years from 1 billion to 8 billion humans on the planet? I can't remember how many years the jump was, but compared to like the steady growth we'd had, it just suddenly peaked. Everyone just started having babies again, and then people started worrying about overpopulation, and now people are just not having any of it and being ridiculous about, oh, you're not having enough babies. I think this world has already got enough humans desecrating this planet. That's a rant for another time.
Morningstar's little hotel did was show us that we could defend ourselves. But now, thanks to us, the V's.
You're literally giving her praise while saying, yeah, but that doesn't matter because we're the good guys even though we've done nothing to prove we are.
Finally have a weapon that can take the fight to them and complete the mission our dear queen.
Please tell me that thing has balls. Grow up. I'm mature. Oh, but I'm not though. I'm no better than a 2-year-old.
I present to you the might of Lilith.
You could have called it the ding-a-ling of the dong-dong. Oh, come on, they're not even trying anymore. Dollar sex.
Looks like ill. I don't like it.
I agree, Val. It should have had 2 balls. Look at Velvet matching with Val. I'd absolutely love that. So he did change his hat. I wasn't going insane last episode. I feel validated. I wish Val wasn't an asshole. Because he'd be fabulous. Like, I understand they're trying to show the contrast and how terrifying it is that, you know, we saw it from Angel's perspective, but if we didn't know, this is all we'd see, and we'd just think, he could never do that. Which is probably why nobody's ever questioned the abuse. That's really smart. But also, I hate it because I want to love this guy so much, even though I know I need to hate him.
What the hell?
Oh, come on, they took his radio away. They couldn't even, I don't know, leave him some entertainment?
Can the angel
Please explode on him, I beg you, explode on him. Oh! Oh dear! Oh, that's torturous. Oh, but their shield, they've got their shield, it's fine. But won't they perceive it as an attack from Lucifer instead? I don't think it's gonna work. They've literally got... This guy's an idiot. If you're using Lucifer's power, don't you think Lucifer... Well, I guess he wouldn't because this version of Lucifer's kind. But they would have assumed he would have fought back and got Lucifer repellent. So, like, they're literally... Heaven's literally engineered to resist his power. Is it not? Weak. Oh, not weak. Not weak at all. Sarah! What? So you banish the guy and you're just relying on him being like, oh yeah, you like took all my rights away and threw me into a ditch, but I'll behave. What the heck?
What's happening?
You're getting penetrated by the Dingaling 1000. Oh no! Peter, you didn't watch the door hard enough. Beep, 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 beep. Relatable reaction. Oh. Oh no, those were the doors. Oh no, that's bad. Peter! Do we blame this on Peter? I feel like the fandom will blame it on Peter. Why does the fandom hate Peter so much? He's such a cute little twink.
Maybe we should come over and see for ourselves. And heck, we like it enough.
They didn't look interested. I can't tell if they're actually concerned or not.
Decide to stay. Now, you might have some silly ideas about fighting us off.
Now, I'm not really as pro-loot as I was. Because, you know, how she... Like, not only did she cut off Maggie's wings and stuff, she also, like, was abusing the rest of them. But I feel that there's a conversation that needs to be had, where I saw a comment on another video. I try not to spoil myself, but I go on to, like, say, videos about the episodes I have watched and make sure there's nothing post that episode. So this is just a general conversation about Lute as a character, since, you know, we saw her last episode where Vaggie was, you know, reminiscing about the torture she endured, and this person really made a good point. They said something like, since Adam created Vaggie and thus all the other exterminators as well, he, like, engineered them to be the way they are. Like, he literally said, Vaggie was the best fighter, so he named her after the best thing in the world. So he probably engineered Lute to be the way she is. Now, of course, she as a character now is an independent thinker and needs to learn to process that and atone for it and process and work through the cycle of abuse. Because I don't know where, like, imagine this. You're created and you're given a purpose. How would that purpose be taught to her unless there was, like, demonstrations in front of her of him abusing the other exterminators? Or did she receive the abuse herself? These last bits were, like, my own addition to that thought, because I understand, obviously, and I do hold her accountable for it, but I feel like that comment about, you know, how she was literally created to be that hard-headed lieutenant, because her name's literally Lieutenant, that I feel like she'll need to work through it and maybe turn into, like, Lute, but the instrument, the soft instrument. Definitely keep her character's traits, but I feel like she needs to learn to find another meaning and another purpose, and perhaps Abel can help her, being, you know, the complete opposite of his dad. Also, I remember now something else about how they said Abel, she doesn't like him because he's the literal opposite of Adam, the person she was literally built to respect and adore. Like, it makes so much sense, but I don't want to, like, treat that as canon, but it definitely made me think a bit more, and it kind of changed my perspective ever so slightly, because I kind of knew already, I just never, made that many connections about why Lute is the way she is, compared to why Lute is the way she is because Adam literally created her to be that way. Like, of course I knew the two things, it never occurred to me that they were, like, I thought of them as mutually exclusive things. Like, Adam created the exterminators, fine. Lute behaves this way, fine. There was never that crossover in my head. So, yeah, Abel could potentially help her heal, and she could start to respect things that are softer out of her own volition, considering that the thing she was clinging to no longer exists. I still really hope Adam goes down.
Guess what, Seraphim?
Ugh.
24 hours to surrender the kingdom of heaven to me, or you'll have a front row seat to the next extermination.
And that's why he lost. Like, they literally pulled the "you have time trope. Come on. You're way more creative than this. I love this show, but at times it can be so simplistic.
What's he talking about?
Oh, I forgot they don't know. I thought that after, like, it was broadcasted, they'd know, but I guess that was only, like, the larger council. Oh, dear. I love how you can tell who was a main character, not just by the complexity of the design, but by, like, the thickness of the lines. Main characters have, like, thinner lines and darker outlines and more contrast. But contrast in a way that's almost more muted. It's really interesting. Oh, look, it's Cass from Breath of the Wild. What are you doing here, Cass? Is that where he went in Tears of the Kingdom? Sounds about right. Come on, Precious, go back to hell. Oh, no panic attack. Please, no panic attack. Can you teach me how to scream that gracefully, please? I want to know. I want to know. No, what is death? And how do we stop this from happening?
I can't remember how to breathe.
Is she gonna be alright?
How to breed? I think there's a bit more of a problem here than you think, Husk. She's forgotten the entire way she was conceived.
Adam warned you about is greater than ever.
Girl, you're like obsessed. Shut the hell up. More panic attacks?
I must pray on this.
What?
You are infecting your sister with your weakness. The answer here is clear. How can you even say that?
Sarah says shut the fuck up to Lute. Why can't Emily? I know Emily's like softer spoken and she believes in free speech and stuff, but like, you need to stand up for yourself, Em.
Sarah, are you alright?
Daft question.
You look distressed.
No shit.
Do you have any idea the weight of my position? What I need to do? The souls I hold in my hands? You
Yes.
can grasp what I truly am?
Yes.
Someone who could maybe use a friend to talk to?
Yes.
Perhaps you're right.
Oh, that was easy. I love these two. They're such, like, older sister, younger brother coded. Like, innocent 5-year-old brother comforting the angry teenager that realizes they don't actually have anything to be angry with the child about.
There was never supposed to be any doubt in who was deserving or not. And now you're here.
Oh great, now it's his fault again. Oh my god, yeah. Imagine changing your voice and singing with the changed voice. Like, I never comment on it, but you can really hear the way he's rolling his R's and stuff. Like, I struggle when I'm singing. I don't know how to explain it. Like, when I'm speaking English and I have to do something vaguely Italian, I know how to change my voice. Like, I can speak in an Italian way when I talk in English, but I need to kind of separate my words and roll my R's softly enough that it's subtle, but at the same time, it needs to be obvious enough for it to be an Italian representation in the way I speak. So it's hard not to overdo it when I do this. And at the same time, I cannot sing like this. Like, imagine if I sing like this, I would sound really flipping stupid. Do you see my point? I'm sorry, I'll stop doing that because it's actually very difficult at times. But if I have to switch to my second language, well, it's my first language, they're both my first languages actually, è molto difficile, non c'è molto tempo per cambiare il modo in cui pensi da una lingua all'altra. E una volta una mia insegnante mi ha detto: devi smettere di pensare in inglese quando scrivi in italiano, ma non mi accorgevo nemmeno che lingua la voce nella mia testa avesse. Quindi è molto complicato, è una relazione strana da avere con la lingua. And I know this is like, what does that have to do with this? But it's that same principle of like, you have to think of the lyrics and then you also have to think of which words need those emphases. Like, if I roll my R so much, it doesn't have the same effect. If I start talking like this and constantly add mispronunciation to the point of it being overwhelming, it loses the effect. And it becomes more difficult both for me and for the listener. See, like, it's that trying not to a lot, but at the same time recognizing the fact that some Italians can do it. Just like people who speak languages, primarily like Germanic languages, struggle with the sounds of Latin languages. For example, in Italian we have ñ and ly. So it's difficult to do that and at the same time do it for a speech pattern different from yours. I don't know how to put it, but I definitely understand how much work is put into this and probably how many takes each sentence takes to be able to do it so masterfully and how much practice it would take to be able to do it as well as he does it. And I'll stop with my rant because I'm always fascinated by the difference in language. Like, languages are just so fascinating. I just never got the chance to use my linguistic abilities for anything really remarkable or important before. Like, sure, I could use it to basically kind of cheat my way out of studying for English tests and stuff because I just knew all the English stuff. But there was nothing significant I could really do with that except for being a copying machine for everyone in class. So that's why I'm always like doing my best to represent my Italian side now that I'm using English a lot more, because I'm no longer made to feel bad about it. Some people used to, like, teachers used to praise my speaking ability, but sometimes it would turn people around me against me. So I have a lot of trauma related to school, and I know this has nothing to do with the video, but it's just something I like to put out there. Most of you probably already know my complicated relationship with authority figures. So finally being able to be open about like intricacies about my language and the way I am naturally because of the environments I grew up in, it just it's really nice. And sometimes I worry that I overdo it, but I know that's my anxiety speaking, and people who want me and need me in their lives will like me, maybe even love me, regardless of whether or not I feel that I'm good enough, whether I'm overdoing it or showing too much, oversharing. And like, if you're not skipping this, that already means so much to me. And I'll shut up and keep going. This is all I wanted. This is all I wanted. This is all I wanted out of this show. This is all I wanted out of the heaven arc. I'm getting what I wanted, and I need to shut the fuck up. Does that mean she doesn't know how to be human because she's not one? I know that's stupid that I've only just made the correlation, but like, you'd think the understanding of human nature would be innate to divine beings. I really love this. Oh, I love that, and that eye isn't scary anymore. It's hopeful. And now we're back to the ding-a-ling.
What I want you focused on is getting a little soiree planned for tomorrow.
Isn't that kind of Valentino's area, though? Isn't he the planner? Like, I know she's kind of the planner of the more trendy stuff, but like, isn't she the manager of their public image and Val's the organizer and stuff? And you do nothing, basically. Because I'm that hashtag bitch. I love that hashtag bitch. And I really wish she wasn't as bad as she was. And I know a lot of people, sorry, this is another rant, but this is probably going to be a very long video. A lot of people probably think, why are you holding these demonic beings to human standards? I've seen that a lot when people try to bring up, like, I wish I could like this character, but I can't and stuff. The reason is this show wants you to think about morality. It's like one of those existential questions that it wants you to have. So if the show wanted us to be like, haha, the demon is being a demon, you don't have to worry about morality if you like them, it's contradicting their entire message and the importance of their message. So you have to take morality into account when going into this show, and unless you're going into the show just to see funny demon swears with plot, you know? Like, if you're going into it with like that, then I don't think there's really any value in commenting on the message of the show if you then don't want to talk about the message intended by the show. Does that make sense? Yeah, okay.
Whatever you say, Fox.
Spooky!
Oh yeah? About what?
That you're a piece of shit?
You can't write a more inspiring story than that.
What a fantasy! She'll
Yeah.
never admit to hell she was wrong. It's what makes her so entertaining to watch.
Thank you! You know, this is gonna sound weird, but the Charlie being obnoxious, and I'm glad it's been confirmed to be her character trait and like something that she can't really fix because it's part of her character. Like, we had that whole arc of her trying to fix it and we thought she'd fixed it. So I'm glad it's now being established that while temporary fixes are, you know, possible, it's not permanent. I get annoyed by her, but if it's more about her being inherently like that. I can more like laugh at the stupidity rather than being so offended on characters' behalf.
I'm done letting fear guide my decisions.
Yeah.
You're the one that has always held out hope for Charlie and her ways. Go, share some of that hope with the rest of Hell.
I never realised how different their colour schemes were. Emily's got more saturation that reflects like her being young, naive and hopeful. Meanwhile, Sarah's got kind of darker tones showing more of her sorrow and how deep she can be. Sorry, I'm mixing that with my own thoughts about why I'm getting so deep suddenly and why certain episodes of my videos have been like, one's 1 hour, one's 40 minutes, one's less than 20, or barely 20. It's just the way I'm wired. Sometimes I think of stuff, and yeah.
You absolute monster.
Whoa!
Yeah.
You need to get hysterical.
Oh yeah, she must be on her period. Shut the fuck up.
Dad? What did you do to him?
I'll take that as a yes. There'll be a piece of cake with your...
I love her profile picture.
Toodles.
I'm glad that her immediate reaction wasn't, my dad betrayed me. Thank goodness for that.
It's not like any other solutions are falling out of the sky.
They are.
Holy shit, Emily!
It fell out the sky.
Seeing is believing as far as they're concerned.
Then show them, but don't try and redeem someone, please. Show them that they're a sham.
Show them. If hell can broadcast to heaven, I'm sure we can do the same. But backwards.
Certainly. Voxtech has been pirating Heaven's television channels for decades.
What?
And some of Earth's, too.
Wait.
Oh!
Oh, yes. Your security is a joke. And Vox is a bit of a cinephile.
Wait, how do you know about the security system?
Oh, I designed the whole system.
Really?
Yes.
So, you know how to broadcast something to all of hell?
I also love Banks, so now I adore him now. I feel so bad for all the times I was like, you little shit, why are you here? I also like the fact that they just didn't, they're just like, oh, you work for Voxtech? No, they're not like that. I appreciate that.
Yes.
Are you willing to risk your job and life to help us?
Yes.
Why?
Well, you made sure that my blankets were always folded at
Oh.
my requested 45-degree angle to make it more tuckable to my liking. So I assume that made us best friends. Isn't
Oh,
Yeah, totally.
Then you could set up a broadcast from
I love him.
it obvious? No. It would take someone in heaven with an intellect equivalent to mine.
Yes, yes. Makeup.
Are you in?
Yeah! Go team!
I love that guy's still there. Please make him a permanent character and don't kill him off. I really like him for some reason.
Yeah, wait,
Who are you?
who are you?
That's Rooster. He's been here the whole time. You know what? I'll introduce you later. You joining us?
Fuck no!
Oh,
Scary.
Okay.
I shouldn't have opened my flipping gums. It's your fault, Charles.
When I think about the future, I see a bit
We don't have time! Damn stand! Fat nuggets! I call it Fat Nuggets Kills Vox. It has to. It has to be Fat Nuggets. Or anything else that's tiny and cute. Boo! 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 Thank you. Now I like it.
Don't be dramatic. He's just a man.
Oh, I feel so bad. No, I don't feel bad. It's relatable, okay? Like, men. Like, I love my male viewers. The men I've encountered in my life, a good 80%, maybe, a bit less, have been, dipshits.
Writer, will he see me anymore? Fox is an asshole!
I agree. Also, that hand gesture that Val did is reminiscent to the first song, Happy Day in Hell. Yeah, wasn't it? Yeah, when Charlie did that. That's cool.
He's being such a dick.
I love Velvet and Sherry. Oh my god. I connected those two dots through the C word. Yes, indeed. What? I'm not singing this again. Luke, don't get me copyright striked, I swear.
Is my halo on? Shit my pants.
What the fuck is wrong?
I'm gonna shit my pants. I swear, how does this guy make everything sound cool? Like, he turns everything into a Fall Out Boy song. It's not even funny at this point. Oh, I wanted more. It can either be we or it could be shit. Songs with Belle, everybody. I thought she was gonna say a screaming gun. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I just imagined a screaming demon built like a vagina. So she knew about the Vaggie thing, but then again, some of these are like Charlie and Emily crying, so maybe not. Maybe they just threw that in there because fast, right? Angels turning on each other. Maybe, I don't know. A lot, but you can't change it now. I really like Hands in the Sky, don't they? How have you not gone insane living for like 1 billion years? Oh, I'm excited for the next one. Cheerio! Thank you for sitting through this very, very long video and, you know, just being with me, and I genuinely appreciate your support so, so much. 680 of you. 680 people know me. That just sounds weird. That sounds weird, but yeah, it's honestly something I never expected when I started this channel. It was kind of like my last ditch effort to find a reason to live. Sorry to be blunt, but since we're doing this whole depressing what should I live for episode, I thought, why not be a bit vulnerable? So I really appreciate the support, and I love you more than words can say. I know it's through a screen and you just see me as just this avatar, and when I look at her speak, I can see my emotion because I have quite an emotional voice, I feel. It's still quite difficult for you to remember that there's a person here, if that makes sense. Like, it's obvious, but at the same time, it's different from face to face, look of the eye thing, and I just hope you can feel through my words how much I care, genuinely. And yeah, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, the usual YouTube stuff, and could somebody help me figure out this whole hype thing? Cause I don't get it. Cause now I can like leave voice notes in the comments, and there's a quiz option now. It's very confusing. So if somebody could, I don't know, maybe hype the video to show me what happens, that would be great. Thank you. Should I start saying hype, comment, subscribe? Because likes don't actually change much, but maybe the hype does. I don't know. I love you. Goodbye, berries. Bye. I hope you had as much fun as me today. Same time tomorrow. If you enjoyed, you might also like these.